say drunk, but no, that's not it. I think I can jump into that one. You know, I don't know. I think that, like the crying with Sora with Kaleidostar, there was a lot of emotion. She was crying. Why are you doing this? I mean, she was just always emotional. With Lena, she's always upset. Like, don't get away from my leg, Naga! You know, so everything was just like, everything just, which is probably why I probably do need medication. It just comes so naturally. I honestly...
Calamity, of course you need medication.
Obviously I do. And obviously Matt knew that. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I asked Caitlin this. What's your favorite character from Princess?
You know, somebody asked me that, but I like all of them. If I have to pick a show that's really kind of close to me, I mean, Lena is close to me because it was the first one that I voiced. She's the first, and I really love Lena Inverse. Kaleidostar, because that show was on forever. Voices of a Distant Star, if you guys have ever seen Voices of a Distant Star, that's a great love story. I mean, I auditioned for that show, and I swear to you, I was in there going, this is mine, this is mine, this is mine, this is mine, this is mine. But I love that show. Sister Princess, I like her just because she's a lot like me, you know. Okay, brother! And her, I voiced from my sister, holy cow, Sister Princess, from my daughter. Because my daughter is very much like that. She's just like, she reminds me of me. But when I auditioned for Sister Princess, which is like one boy with 12 sisters, the poor dear, I envisioned like my daughter talking, because she's a lot of like the cheerleader, and she's like, okay, brother, let's go do this. Okay, brother, let's go do that. Okay, brother, I'm about, you know, she's just very like that. So I have to say, I like all of them, and you know, it doesn't hurt that they get paid for that. That's always good and fun. Questions? Yes, ma'am.
UFO Ultraman Valkyrian. What was that like?
Oh, that one was cool. I got to sing in that one. You heard that? Yeah, that was nice. She sings like this. Okay, well, we're gonna. She was great. I mean, I think that's where I said the penis. Think about it. But and then I liked whenever I had to do the good and the evil one. That was cool. But that was a kind of a wild show. But I liked it because again, I get to yell at people. I don't yell at people in real life. So when I get to yell at people for fake, it's fun. Nobody can hit me for that. Like again, I'm short. Yes, ma'am. For Hermes, I'm thinking of when I've got the first line. Why did we leave, Kino? They're gonna find us out here in the desert dead, and they're gonna blame it on you. He doesn't say blame it on you, but that's what I just added right now. I'm improvising, you know. We just make everything up.
I do that.
That's my imagination. Yes, ma'am. I'm sorry. Sora.
Please.
Do the emotional Sora. When she's crying. No! I'm trying to think of another Sora line because I did the opening. I'm sorry.
Like, when she feels like airheaded sometimes.
That's like most. Well, that's most of the time, but all of a sudden, like Kaleidostar is flashing before my eyes. You know which part I was thinking? I was thinking when she finds out that Layla is not coming back to Kaleidostar anymore, and she's back there, and she's just like, but why? I'm thinking of a Sora line. You don't have a Sora line for me?
Me? I don't know.
I'm gonna bring him with me. I'm gonna bring him with me everywhere I go.
Okay.
When everyone misunderstands her, she's about to do one of Layla's.
Why not?
When everybody thinks that she's trying to be Layla, but she's not.
When they misunderstand that everyone thinks that she's gonna be the Flying Phoenix.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah, but and then she has to try to practice it, and she doesn't want to because she knows she can't. God, guys, y'all are like way testing me here. I'm not gonna go home and Google up the scripts.
First meets what's his name? Joe G.
No, her boy that can't.
Courtney Newstate.
Oh, cool! Cool!
Yes!
This is bad. We're like sitting here. Remember that part? Remember? Wait, I remember. Yeah, where she's like going, who's that? Wait, who was that? What are you? Oh my god, I've not seen this. You know what part? Yeah. That was my favorite part, like when she came into the room and then she like falls back down because there's this little, you know what I would have done? Jumped out the window. Y'all don't understand. When there's ghosts or spirits involved, I'm not there. And when I would have seen this little man talking to me, yeah, I would not have stayed there. But yeah, because when she saw him and she ran and she's trying to get away from him and he's like there just as calm can be.
Awesome.
He's scary. Yeah, questions?
Who doesn't want to see a small little floating pervert?
I know, who doesn't want to see a small little floating pervert? That's what I keep waiting for every day. I have children though.
Back to Mastiff Syndrome. What was it like working with Greg Ayres and Chris Patton on it?
You know, Chris Patton for the longest time was my boyfriend on every show. And I've never met again, because you hardly get to meet a lot of the voice actors, you don't record together. And so I've never met Chris Patton either. And he was signing in and talking, and I was like, that sounds like my boyfriend.
Baby foul and mint.
Yeah, he was, he's always my boyfriend. And so it was like, he walks to the back, because at that point we had a back. And I was like, boyfriend! And he's like, and who are you? Because stuff like that just comes out of my mouth. Where, you think it in your head, and most people are smart enough to say, don't say that, don't say that, don't say that. Not me. Me too! Y'all need to be actors. So that's what I'm like, boyfriend! But, Greg actually is a lot like me. So, I really like working with Greg a lot, and I mean, he says whatever comes out of his mouth too sometimes, so, it's cool. Question?
Yes, for your vocal auditions, where did you go to do them? Because I want to do like a vocal thing.
I actually got really lucky when ABV was casting for the first time way back when, because like I said before, I didn't have acting experience. I'd never done any kind of acting. And so they just did this open call for whoever wanted to come in, and I just happened to